do, 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 do. Greetings, everyone. I am Winnie Wriggle, and welcome back to Vintage Story 1.22. We're in release candidate 4 still. Still? No. Were we in release candidate 3 last time? I think we were. We're in release candidate 4. Woo! Came out over the weekend, or right before the weekend. I spent a little time. In here. Maybe. Possibly while you were sleeping. And I have things I want us to do. I made fences. Look how pretty they are. I finished changing all of our main supports to the debarked pine logs. Looks much better. Played around with some of the floor options we have here. This is just a back and forth with the debarked logs. Kind of like it. I've never done debarked pine quarter logs. They're a little vivid. Like, it's a little spacey going in here, but I kind of like it. I do. I got our kitchen set up mostly. Look, we have chests now and pine crates because we have a saw and bookshelves. So we got a little bit of resources. I went out and got a bunch more wood and a little bit more copper, which I have turned into copper plates, some nails and strips. We did a big 3x3 of charcoal because I was about done. Not have enough charcoal. And we have some crates to store things. I made a bunch of backup tools. What else? We still have more. So I have goals today. Goals include lanterns. Also, work on the second story, maybe. Really, we're gonna make a bow stave. We might make a crude bow. I don't know. We're gonna go out sheep hunting because I went out fishing and I marked a sheep here. Oh, there's sheep up on this hill. I hope they're still there. I figured with the water around them, they might be. Maybe, possibly. Fingers crossed. And they're just a little boat ride away. I fished up here off camera only because I don't want to fish out our local area, so I can do that on camera. And I want to make cabinets. The first thing I want to do is cabinets. I think we just need some wood. And I also did some panning. I panned the granite sand, and this is our loot from the panning. Not too shabby. 20 copper arrowhead, a little bit of tin. Sorry, zinc. Got quartz, which was a huge goal because I would like to make lanterns. 1 flint spearhead, a couple of flint arrowheads. A little bit of gold, a little bit of regular quartz. 1 metal scrap. I'd love more of that to make a scrap tool. But I thought we would pan our bony soil as well as soon as I make these cabinets. Okay. They are. I just noticed them. Look at them. So there's one that looks like it's got feet on the floor. That's a regular one. This looks like a kitchen counter. Here's both. I think we want both. It's got feet and a top. And look at this. There's doors. Okay, so they do cost nails and strips, which is part of the reason I made them. We need a hammer and our saw. Hammer time. I made a bunch of backup hammers. And probably more of this. And the nails and strips I made, which are in the metal thing. I already used a bunch of them for the chest, in case that was unclear. Okay, here we go. So if we did this, and then this, and then there was a hammer and a saw. Nope, I bet that was backwards. Ah, look at them. So it just takes one. Should I make one of each? Okay, I want to make 2 of the same. They do stack. And let's see how they look next to each other. They're so cute. Oh my god, kitchen cabinets! I'm so excited! Okay, let's make one more. Because they're too cute not to. I watched a interview of the Vintage Story gang, the development team, the main development team, and Torin and her name escapes me. She's lovely though, and she's the one that wanted the cabinets this time around, so they were a last minute addition, and they are glorious. Look how cool they are. Maybe the ones without feet would have been better in a kitchen, like just the tops. Should we try them? I can always use them somewhere else. Let's make 3 without feet, since I think I have enough to do that. Nope. No, okay, so they must be a different recipe. Hold please. Only tops? Oh yeah, okay, so hammer, nails and strips, saw. Like this. Got them. Okay, let's see what those look like. Because I can use these in a library and separate them. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's very kitchen cabinety. I mean, I think I may prefer them off the ground. But that's cleaner. Right? So like these may be better over here. Like if I had a little section of storage and then maybe there was one there. These are so good. Okay, the doors. The doors. I like, look at glass framed. We just need a couple pieces of glass, which we ought to have the windows open, which is awesome because it's beautiful outside right now. Well, beautiful. It's nice and cool. It's like 60 something, but there's a storm blowing in. So, you know, sometimes you got to make compromises. I got to shut the window a tiny bit so it doesn't blow me out of the room. And someday I'll have chat up so I can say, good morning, Kirk. Great. How's it going, friend? Happy Monday, y'all. Really and truly. So I noticed the other day that my Stream Elements is working. Like when I watch the videos back, but nothing pops up for me while I'm streaming, which makes me a little crazy. Okay, I guess let's make a plain door for now. So it's just the same recipe. Hammer, strip, saw, wood, like so. Hammer, strip, saw, door. Okay, so how do we go like so? Let's go solid cabinet door. If it's a door, do I? Okay. Control right click. Control right click. Oh my god, look how cute they are. Oh my god, the cabinets are amazing. Okay, does that mean you can hold my food? You can. Do I get a bonus? I can't see them in there. Fresh for 12 days. Oh, there's like a... Okay, I can see. The outline kind of tells you. Okay, I can't see a tooltip for them, despite them being in there. So maybe that's a future... Like on a shelf, see how I look at a shelf and I get the tooltip telling me how long they're good for? That's amazing. But maybe cabinets are for just dishes, right? To hide your ugly dishes. This is what making fish bait did to the pot. Just FYI. If you were wondering. If you look in here, you'll see some bones and fat and leather that's only good for 7 days. Leather making's on our list. And I went out and found chalk to the north because I was desperate. I was also chasing traders. And so if we go all the way up here, I was headed for this, and there's chalk in this cliffside. There's chalk right there. So that might be chalk, and I ran around the long way. I don't know. I went over the slate because I was looking for ruins. And there's some here that we should go back to. I think this is where I got the one prize I brought back. Here it is. One torch holder. Woo! One aged torch holder. Anyway, making fish bait ruined our pot, but we'll use it for candles and fish again. But I dispatched some of our wolf population here. And that's where our 3 leather came from. Just 2 wolves. And a couple of bones. They didn't fight back very much. I'm just saying. I think all of these need doors. We're going to make more nails and strips, though, because I'm out. Okay, so control right click on the edge of the cabinet. Can I take it off that way, too? Oh, no, but I bet it falls off when you break it. Yeah, okay. So you can break it to remove the door. Control right click. You know what? Let's put the door on the back one. We'll get some symmetry. And maybe we're proud of our dirty dish. Right? Perfect. And a jug, and things can go on the counters. Oh my god, I love this so much. This is like, well, I had a whole mod I used called like storage shelves to do something similar. I'm totally happy with it. This makes me want to look for wardrobe. Like, did we only get cabinets for things? Like, I really tried to look and make sure I hadn't missed another big thing. I did notice that we have head, leg, and torso mannequins, which is kind of cool. And this, the grinding wheel, which I want to make. We're going to need to make a wooden axle and a grindstone, which has to be chert? No, maybe there's a... Oh yeah, here's a bunch of different ones. Sandstone, claystone, chert, sandstone, chert, sandstone, claystone. Okay, we need to be on the lookout. There is sandstone to the north of us. There was a tiny... Yeah, this. So we can get some sandstone. I need to know which blind is whacking the window casing. Stop clenching. There we go. Mm-hmm. Too much noise. Clacky, clacky, clacky in the background. Okay, to be fair, some of that is my stained glass. I have a stained glass collection in the window. One of our good friends makes some pretty lovely, cute stained glass. The physics keeps gifting me more. I have a hummingbird, a sunflower, a little book. You know, like you do. Okay, so there is sandstone and slate. I don't know where chert might be. Probably the south of us. Yeah, like maybe here. Possibly. Places for adventure, that's for sure. Okay, other items. The large windmill sail, that's new. Support beams. You know what? Support beams. You have to make them debarked? I think you do. Rickety translocator. What? God, there's all kinds of stuff. Regular windmill sail. Yeah, we know windmill rotors. trying to look at what else. The grindstone. Okay, well, I was planning on adventuring anyway, so maybe going north to get some sandstone. It's snow shovel. What? I'm making one of these. Look at this little dude. Look at it. Look at it. It's so great. I can't wait to use this. Holy coolness. You guys. This team of people. Oh, you don't. But you don't lean up, or do you lean against the wall? Yeah, you do. You're too big to go on a tool rack. I respect that. I do. Oh no, what happened? I crashed it. Oh, please. Oh yeah, definitely. Copy log to clipboard. Yeah, it went kablooey. Woo, okay. Well, once more with feeling. Found a bug. Don't try to put the snow shovel in a tool rack. Bad things happen. We'll be back in just a second. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. If I could get you to be the right size every time, that'd be great. There we go. Okay. We back? We're back in business. Love it. Good story? Yes. Yes. Alrighty then. We'll just set that down. Not try to put it in the tool rack. Snow shovel. Oh my god. Like the number of things that I hadn't noticed. And it's only with y'all sitting here. Okay, we knew about bookshelves. I love the glass frame cabinet door. We'll have to try that. We knew about the roofs. All of the windmill parts and things. We do have a sieve. I don't know what a sieve does. Right? What does a sieve do? Painting for ore, wooden pan, sand, gravel. Like we know about that. Prospecting. Interpretation of prospecting. Cocoa and weather, rock strata, cheese making maybe? Linen. I don't know. I don't know what the sieve does. I'm very curious. Blocks and items. If I could spell it. Somebody know. Let me know in the comments if you know what a sieve does in Vintage Story. I also saw nest boxes. Nest. Hen box, pardon me. Oh yeah, this is where they lay their eggs. I knew that. Okay. Just felt weird. Okay, let's pan these 6 bony soil and see if I can get, that's the other reason for our adventure today is to get more bony soil. Because I'm hoping for a candle. Since we have not found bees yet, obviously. Well, let's see what kind of good shenanigans we can get up to with just a couple of blocks of panning. While I check chat, say good morning again. Really, can't believe I crashed the game like in the first 10 minutes. It's a feature. It's why we're testing. I copied that log to the clipboard. So I'll throw that in an Evernote and submit a report real quick. In fact, let me open that up so I can do that. just so I have it. Wow, Evernote does not want to open today. VS Bug 1.22 RC4. Oh, it didn't copy. Or Evernote didn't pick it up. Balls. Well, I'll go pull the log out of the... It should still be in the game file somewhere. What have we got? 2 arrowheads so far. It looks like some silver. I did get quite a bit of flint too, sifting. I did 22 pieces of sand, I think. Like, not a whole lot, not a stack. Enough to get some prizes. Mostly I was after the quartz. And I think the different types of sand, like a conglomerate sand, we might have gotten more metals from. We were strictly using granite, because that's what we have. Come on, if we get a candle, it should pop into my offhand instead of the inventory. 1 candle game's all I want. So I can make a lantern to carry around. I mean, 2 would be great. I think it's interesting, like, to play pure vanilla without better ruins. I do miss the loot from the the rubble. Like all the torch holders and candles and stuff that you just would pick up from those locations. I've tried other ruins mods. Like, there's one that adds dungeons that's by the same one of the same people that Better Ruins, and it was fun, but the dungeons were kind of samey and not as, and you have to really watch their spawn rate. I'm sure things have improved since that. I think we were testing it in 1.19. But they were too close together, and they're big, sprawling, like underground. Like, you'd go down to around Y level 40 or so to make it a little less appealing to be down there, because your sanity was going down. Because I can't remember the word for temporal stability. That's the word. Yes, they were very temporally unstable. Ooh, we got a book. Our first lore book. Very exciting. Bunch of arrowheads. Not bad for 6 bony soil. I'm also hoping for a bunch of bones too. For bone meal. Oh, we're gonna make a quern before we go off adventuring. I did get a handful of granite stone. Okay, yeah, 17 bones. Ooh, rusty gear. Woohoo! 2 flax fibers and a copper lamellate. That's not bad. It's a pretty good haul. I'll put those in there. The silver can go in there. I do have 2 rusty gears. Yeah. Also came from the same place the torch holder came from. And this guy, I'm hoping we're back there soon enough. This guy, survival goods, he had linen sacks for 2 gears. So we're going to take our gears with us and maybe get at least 1 linen sack. I'm gonna, is flax in there? Where do I have flax? Probably in my bling. Because flax is precious. Where did I put it? Who knows? Didn't we have like 2 or something? I think it's in with the food. Yeah. Why? Don't ask. Let's put it in with the gears. Is that enough for a linen sack? I don't think so. We need, one, so we need 4 and 16. Yeah? I lied. Yeah, 4, 4, 4, 4. Right. We're 1 short. Okay, we might be able to manage that out in the wild. So remind me I have enough for almost 1 here. And let's look at our lore book. Lore letters, part 1 of 8. Oh, these are good. Quartermaster's ledger, date unknown. Our food stocks are depleted. We've only the dried wolf and rabbit meat left. Largely we're left to chewing leather now. Our vests, our belts, our boots. We draw our last breaths. The Huntsman Corps managed to trap 2 healthy squirrels and a gray gosling not more than 10 hours ago, I'd wager. It was not nearly enough to feed all the workmen. The ones in the mines had to be prioritized, expected of their labor. Despite the additional meal, their health is declining. We're running out of options. Furthermore, Joseph, Barda, and Jaren were taken this day. They did not go willingly. The others might still have a chance. I have to believe so, for my own sake. Oh, lore books are still creepy. Just saying. And that's why we made bookshelves. Yay! Can I set you down on the cabinet? That would be so cool. Ah, yes, I can. It's the best. Let's see. I've got some meat stew on me because that's all I had room to cook in here, but we're going to put our pot away. Will both of you fit in there? Yes, you will. Can we make you, like, line up? Ish. I kind of like that it's messy. Where'd my, cabinet doors disappeared? Just FYI, that game crash probably ixnayed them. Right? Did they disappear? Oh no, they're still there. They're invisible. Okay. So I'll report that too. We got 1. Maybe the other one didn't make it through the game crash, like through the autosave, is my guess. That's okay. Also, have they always had the handles on them? And the hinges? Oh, they're even cuter. I can't even tell you. Okay, I will definitely turn that in as a bug report. Also, let me change out torches while I'm thinking about it. Because now that I have 1 torch holder, suddenly I'm like, oh, the torches are fine all the time. Yeah, no. No candle. From that, is this still good? Oh yeah, it's fresh for 9 days. Okay, what else should we take with me? Is that 4 servings? Yes. Let's take that. Let's, it'd be nice to have a copper knife, but I think we'll just do with flint as we go. I am going to take a backup shovel because we're going to be digging ruins. Hopefully. On our adventures. And let's take our money. All 3. I want my $3. What else? I have a fox. Do I need... We'll start with a spear. Should we make the other spear since it was a free napped? Yep. We'll do that. And I think that's all. I normally would carry shears with me, but we don't have any room. I made a bucket too. Woo! So what else did I make? Is that it? I think that's it. Doors. I made doors and put fences up. Just for giggles. Right? Empty storage. I love empty storage. We might also need to work on the basement, which I haven't even started. I was too preoccupied with, can we go stab a sheep in the face so we can make the bellows. That's our real goal. Let's do that first. And bring that back. Oh, I didn't make a quern. That's okay. We have 7 days before that leather rots. The first leather we had rotted, of course, because Winnie was derping around. I don't have a bed on us, but we can just cut grass and do that if we need to. I'm not really a fan of staying up all night. What have we got? Low rift activity. Perfect. Not that they're going to come after me. We are on passive. So things don't bite back until I bite them back. Okay, when we come back, we're going to deal with some of the wolves around the trader. Too. Because if we're going to do leather, we might as well do leather. Oh, there are pigs there too. That's excellent. Oh, we might be able to get pigs over to the house. Okay, where was the sheep? I just saw him out of the corner of my eye up on the cliff and jotted it down. There he is. Is that deer? Oh dear. Where are you? I mean, it is this way. Is that gazelle or sheep? Who knows? I hope it's sheep. Also, ruins. Bony soil. Oops. Hold on. We should park you at the edge here. And see if I can manage to get your thing stowed. Give me the bony soil. Ooh, copper shovel is the bomb. I guess I'm used to that other block game's punishment for digging underwater, right? Let's make sure there's no more. Or nothing interesting like that pot. Forage. Yeah, we'll take it. Because there's 2 of them. And tool. Gimme. Gimme. Let me down there. I don't even care what's there. Give me all the things. Okay. Let's take a look. Get out. Chalkstone. Nice. Nice. Okay, 5 bony soil. And we got an extra axe and an extra shovel. Which, oops. I appreciate. But we don't need right this second. I'm actually just going to leave this in the stack here. I don't need muddy gravel right this second. And we will leave our raft here. Oh, I see you. He's gone for a swim. What a jerk. Just checking for boniness. Or maybe a room with this is where I found the words escape me. The torch holder was in a ruin just like that. There's a little tiny room right below it. Okay. Let me go see if that's a gazelle or a... Should I bring soil? No, because I'm a derp. It's okay. There's soil all around us. Do 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 do. Is it enough to get us up there? I don't know. Looks like slightly larger than I anticipate. Oh, we can try a little over here. Up we go. Who needs a mountain goat when you've got a Winnie? Okay. I was hoping it was mountain goat because they'll come after you, which is ideal. I don't want to chase things. That seems... Oh. Alright, I didn't dream you, right? Where are you? Yeah, it's a goat. Goat, goat, baby. Let's make sure there's not one up here. It's a girl goat. Are you a girl goat? I can't tell. You made noises at me. Oh, they're goats. Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, there's a ram. That's what we want. And I actually want him to stab me in the face. I mean, I say that. I think I turned on keep inventory. It's one. How fast can you swim? Are you mad? Don't be mad. Oh, wow, he's fast. I missed. Oh, get mad. Are you mad? Get mad. Get mad. That's right. Get mad at me. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, and you're down. You seem like you're baby. You're baby sheeps. I think you're gonna have medium hide. Large hide! We win! Yay! Mouflon Ram, his little model was different. Can we get a girly girl over here? For one. Oh. Well, at least... Oh, you mad! She mad. Yep. Mad sheep. Mad sheep. I stab you in the face. Oh, and she's running. I missed. Yeah, water is really an amazing hunting mechanism. It's a good day in the hunting grounds today. Nice. Wow. Another large. What is that? Do we need the horns? I feel like we need the horns. I'm not willing to give up any of this. Oh, dirt, maybe. All the things. Once more with feeling, maybe? Oh, you're very mad. Very mad sheep. Hold still. Thank you. Oh, I feel like we got winter taken care of too. That's enough for a fur coat and a... Oh, these don't stack. I see. Oh no. There's like a small, a medium, and a large. Okay, well, I'm going to take the medium for sure. Is there anything else I don't want? I mean, I could throw away the dirt, but that would be sad. I'll throw away my crappy knife. Let's do that. Okay, mission accomplished. Should we leave the other one? I mean, no. Oh, have you met me? Right, ow, of course I put my knife away. Hold on. Let's set our shovel down. Make another knife, just so we can skin it. Hey, Chaos, how's it going? Yeah, spear, just... Oh, I can throw the spear away, you're correct. You're so right. That would be the cheaper option. Let me go get this first, and then we will do that. Where's the body? Oh no. This is the, kill the thing in the water, can't find the body problem. Crap. It wasn't that far. Where the frickin' frack is it? Really? I turn around for 1 second. Okay, light doesn't help me when I'm holding stuff. Balls. Okay, we came around the corner and I chased it into the water. I feel like it's... just gonna retrace my steps, right? It was running, I was running, we went this way. And it died in too deep water. Pretty sure. How far did we go? Three deep, maybe? Did we get this far? I don't think we did. Oh my god, I've lost a whole goat. What on earth? What's up? Where? Oh, you didn't eat it, did you? Jerk face? Come here, jerk face. Yeah, that's right. Run. Balls. Come here. Better drop a gear. Stop running. Shoot. They don't drop anything. One bone arrow. Thanks. No thanks. I mean, cool, but whatever. How long does a body hang out for? Let me go pick up my shovel. I could have sworn it was like I went like 10 feet. Was it over here? I'm gonna have to sleep and wait until morning and look again because I'm unwilling to give that up. I'm just saying. Oiled hide. And a large pelt I can make the fur stuff out of, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and oil. Oh, does it take? It takes 2 now, doesn't it? Oiled hide. No, it's just 1. Did I just not have it in the right spot? There we go. Hello? Bueller? No? Does it take 3? Lump of... Oh, rendered fat. That's right. Lion the Inflatable Fan, you want to play this. You totally should. You have to go to vintagestory.com to purchase it. It is not on Steam or anywhere else. Oh, we have to render fat in a cooking pot. That's cool. Okay, we'll do that when we get home. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mark this. Oh, is that the body? Or is that a piece of island? I don't know. I'm gonna put horns down right here. Can I set you down? Bugger. Why not? So rude. Oh, okay, hold please. Just gonna do this. And this. And probably not right next to the water. This. We're going to wait until it's actually a reasonable time to sleep, which is like 1 hour from now. And then when it's daylight, I'm going to look for that body. Dun, dun, dun. West from where I'm standing. Yeah, I think so too. Like due west. Like right here. Right? Because I was chasey, and I turned to the nearest water. The nearest land. It might be right here. I was looking back here. It might be right here. It's gotta be. I'm not giving it up. That's a whole hide. Hopefully this will get us through to dawn real quick. We should eat some breakfast. How about more breakfast? Nope, don't throw your breakfast in there too, Winnie. Oh, it dumped cleaned out my pot. That's not cool. Okay. Yeah, it's right here. Yay! I was just looking way too far away. Oops. Worth it. Because it's decent. Like, look at that. Yes, you're going to go in the same stack. I don't care if you don't think you should. And it's another small horn. We'll let it go. I'm just going to leave my bed out here, since we don't respawn to beds. And while we're here, I'm just going to check for more bony soil real quick. Yeah. Go. Why won't... The water physics is so weird in this game. Like, why won't it let me go down in there? I don't understand. And then sometimes you'll get stuck and can't get up out of it. That's a feature. Okay, I think we got everything from here. Not that I'd be able to get it if we couldn't see it. Bony soil. Can I tell you how much I don't really like underwater ruins? And I even have our like underwater breathing set to I think at least a minute, if not 2. Oh, I hear you, Wolfie friend. I'll have to come back and dispatch you. I don't have any more room in my pockets. Where is he? Who knows? Ooh, like the bony soil jackpot. Gimme. Why won't you let me go in there? Come on. Get down in the hole. There. What is up with that? I really don't understand the water physics at all. Oh good, that shovel finally broke. This might be worth coming back and making sure we've dug the whole thing out. It's huge. Like, this is medium fertility soil. There used to be, if this were a Better Ruins one, this would be Terra Preta in here. Let's just pick up a stack of medium while we're here. Can't hurt. Right, there we go. Okay, no more in here, probably, maybe, not really. That one was deep enough, I thought it might be a room. Oh! Oh! Aha! We have room. I'm gonna drown though, because the water is really annoying. Can we not say we did? There we go. And can I see? No, not all my torches, Winnie. I don't need the cobble. We don't need you. I would like one of you, so I can just peek in here. I don't think there's anything exciting in here. I was hoping for a torch holder. But I only see metal barrel, shelves, and then a large crate full of junk. Along with a spider web. Which is still cool. But these are not the droids we're looking for. Oh, that is a... Is that... Yeah, that's metal. Parts. Jonas parts. Do I care? Not really. Can I put... Oh, nope. I mean, sure. We'll take them. Let me out. We'll sacrifice our 2 pieces of flint for a flint spear. Okay, we'll have to come back and loot more and rescue the other tools that we found. Let me see if there's any bony soil over here, just real quick. I don't see any. Yeah. What is falling on you that you're not happy about? My little oboe squeak of injury. Okay, yeah, nothing. We got a stack of dirty gravel. Woo. You can't sift it. We'll come back for the chalk, I promise. I'll make a little marker that says chalk and tools. Anything that's yellow tells me to come back. That's why I put like sheep and whatever. And that's horns in bed. Do I have a hand to steer the thing? No. We have 2 dead torches though. Is there anything I can leave here? No. I want it all. And I can't set the horns down. I'm very sad about that. Okay, we'll keep the big ones. Can I have those back? Thank you. Zoom zoom. Back home. We'll come back and I may just come back and destroy those ruins. There are other ruins that are easier. Is this the wolf that was howling? I feel like it might have been. There's a dark shape in these. Maybe it's just dirt. Oh, he was right next to us. Oops. Bye, puppy. Must not have been hungry. Air pockets, streams, yeah. Yeah, it is. Chaos is about 20 bucks. Oh, it's on sale and you're broke. Oh, that's very sad. You don't have like a birthday or anything coming up, right? You could like ask for a gift. Yeah, the water is crazy. Hey, Nuclear Dodo, how's it going? The water physics in this, I think they're probably like they're more realistic, which makes them weird. Let's empty pockets before we go on another adventure. And let me see if I can get some leather making happening. We need to render our fat. in a cooking pot. That's new. I should also check our garden. I think those turnips are finally done. Flax is looking good. Carrots might be done too. I'm just gonna lean our ore outside. Okay, weird metal stuff. Okay, we have 3 medium hides and a large hide, and I'm pretty sure we can make the crude bellows from a large hide. Probably from an oiled hide? No, probably from a pelt. Yeah, pelt. Large pelt with ropes and sticks. So we absolutely need to get the fat rendered. So we have 4 pieces of fat and 4 large. That's great. That's perfect. That's what we want to do. Okay, we'll put all this away. Things that look like dirt go in here. Except I was caught without dirt blocks on me, which is bad. 43 meat. God. We might, if I could find salt, we might preserve that. There's our bony soil. Okay, let's see if I can use my same dirty pot to do some fat rendering. No matching recipe. Maybe you need to be a clean pot. Also, do we know, can we fix a dirty pot? Is that a thing? Oh, there we go. 4 lumps of rendered fat. Yes, please. Let's go. Because we gotta put the hides out to cure before they go bad. Do we need our money on us? Yes, yes we do. Okay, can't make rendered fat in a dirty pot, just FYI. FYI. Hopefully we'll get a candle out of that bony soil. You know what? I'm gonna put the things to be sifted in there. Cobble, some clay. I put our other clay in a crate. So we've got rammed earth, granite stone, and blue clay. Some soil. We need to make a quern so I can grind up some of this chalk so we can do some leather things. And to that end, we should also make barrels. Ta-da! Okay, sticks. You'd think I would know this recipe. But no. Oh, we found... I don't think we have found... I want to make 4. I haven't found an oak tree yet. Crap. Can't even make tannin. Crap. But first we do the lime soak, right? So maybe that's okay. And on our adventure, maybe we'll find an oak tree. Okay, I have 11 granite rock. We need 5 to make a quern, right? Like so. Chisel, hammer, sticks. We can do that. Hammer. Chisel. And how's it go? Hammer, chisel. Can we... Hammer, chisel, stick? No. I haven't had coffee yet. 4 sticks on the outside, Winnie. I was like, why isn't that working? Yay, corn. Hand crankiness. Also, I discovered a few... There we go. you can Alt-Tab off the screen. There we go. And it auto does it for you, so I can check on chat. My base is built better than yours. Oh, thank you. Yours a brick on stilts. Hey, there is nothing wrong with your first build being a box. What you haven't seen is that my first build, like from the episode 1 of testing, release candidate 3, I think we were still in, was a gray bunker of rammed earth. Like, it was a square. For sure. We just used it to get started and make a bunch of clay and do some minimal storage while I could grow enough trees to build this and gather enough cobble. And the cobble came from tearing down a couple of ruins. And I only used cobble on the outline on the ground, so everything else is wood, because that's what we had available. Okay, I think we need 50 crushed chalk, 50 limestone, maybe, possibly, to make the lime wash for the leather. The hides we're gonna turn into pelts, but the other 3 hides that I have, I might go dispatch a couple of wolves so we have a bigger stack. But let's do half this stack of chalk into limestone. And I'll see if Winnie can remember how to do this. You'd think I've done this hundreds of times, and I have to look up the recipes every time. Get a coffee so you get one too. Yeah, I went pure water this morning. I have a leftover little bit of iced coffee that I'm sipping on. And it is pistachio. It's good. It's a little weird, but it's good. Okay, I'm gonna take that and then maybe look up the recipe. Yes, lime water, which is how we make soaked hide, which is just borax or lime water with what? Any rawhide, right? Yeah. 2 for every whatever. Okay, we will finish this up real quick. Kirk says it's pretty quiet. Oh. Oh, you're trying to tear down an old playset, Gray, and put up a bigger one. Good parent. Kirk says he spent the weekend paying attention to the puppies. Nuclear Dodo says it's better than your normal 500 block hole in Minecraft. I mean, I respect a one chunk ditch. There's nothing wrong with that. And on 7 days to die, your friend doesn't let you build. If you're left alone, you can and will make a hornet's nest in a broken roof or on a billboard. Yeah, I hear you. All my builds started out as squares. I've gotten to the point where I'm a little more like an arc or something. I'll make them a lot of L shapes in my design. Now, what we're in right now is a giant box. It just has walls in different places. Oh, and hopefully our rendered fat all cooked. We'll do that first. I'm just making sure our regular, like the leather processing changed. Like the fact that you have to render the fat out before you use it on a hide. You used to be able to do that on the fly while you were out doing stuff. And I guess you could carry a cooking pot and do that. I hope this doesn't ruin my other cooking pot. Hopefully animal fat, that counts as cooking, right? And I don't get 2 different dirty pots. Because that would suck. Okay. And here at 2-to-1, we need 25 in a bucket of water. So if I picked, oh, I don't have carry on. Shoot. So I'm just gonna fill it. Agua. Nope. Can you? There we go. How do you have 21 liters of water? Okay. Weird. It's gonna be awkward water leveling here. There's 50. There. The last of that. Should I go ahead and do all this now? Kind of boring. But if we find oak, I'll be racing to make the tannin. I totally should have put a water block near us. What a moss. Okay, this one should be easy. This should be... It's 25. Lime water. 1 water to 1 lime. So I need 50. Yes, yes. Why? Boom. Lime water. Fabulous. Okay, and then hopefully rendered fat. Yes. Nice. Hopefully you're 1-to-1. Lovely. And y'all need to be pelt, which means we can just do this. Right? And they'll turn into pelt. Fabulous. You don't have a... Yeah. So, okay, you'll cure while we're doing things. And that's our extra lime, which can stay in here. My extra... You know what? No. I have a chest that is literally things that are the shade of gray. That is the organization for that chest. Put our bucket down. Don't need... We gotta wait on that pelt in order to make the bellows. I don't need to carry around the hammer and the chisel. I do need to get some more food. I'm carrying our money. We should probably get... I'll pick up sticks as we go. And... we'll carry a half a stack of dirt. So we can pick up dirt. My goal is to get to the trader and get at least 1 linen bag. Let's check out our farm while we're here. The rocks are on the empty grass to keep grass from spawning. Oh, our carrots are done. Maybe we should pickle vegetables. I need to look for salt, too. If we run into a salt pillar in a cave, that would be fantastic. The fennel done? No, they're 4 of 9. Turnips are done, but got hot. We had 3 fennel. That's how I made fishing bait. I tested it. It is... You can make 1 recipe at a time in a cooking pot. So 1 liter of water, 1 fennel, and 1 meat. And I used bushmeat to make bushmeat fishing bait, which was very cool. Our berries say they are mature in less than a month. So that's good. We might actually get berry plants. I also have berries here. Struggling but ripe. Struggling mature. And there's a couple back here too. Flowering, healthy, ripening. Don't really know how that works. Our house is in need of some additional work. But that's okay. Berry. Turnips. Which are still good for 30. I feel like we should make a basement, but I can do that. That's just digging dirt. Wow. Oh no. Our red meat. I don't have any empty. Well, let's at least cook like a hearty crazy stew of something. And we can leave it in the cooking pot. Shall we use... I'm going to use our mushrooms. 6 servings of hefty red meat puffball stew. Oh look, I forgot a floor tile. I guess I didn't see it under the wood. It's awesome. Look at it. The good news is, I have some of this left over because I didn't know how much I'd need. Boom. And then we can turn you back into... Hello, Bueller. Oh, you're broken. Okay, that piece of rammed earth I think is cursed. Let's get rid of it. We don't need cursed things in our inventory. Makes me a little nervous. Okay, let me change out the torches while I'm thinking about it. And I think I put seeds over here. Okay, those are only good for 3 days. Dadgum. Is it worth doing 3 of them? I feel like in the morning we'll go over and dispatch the wolves and the boars next to the trader. Because that'll be more medium hide and that'll be worth putting in there. Also, can't believe I don't have more... storage vessels for food. I really didn't think I'd need them. While that cooks, let's do that. I was like, how could we possibly need more than 4? Well... it's one of those weird... If we had salt, I'd salt the meat and preserve it. And it wouldn't go to waste. I don't... Can I still use it in stew if it's already cooked? This is what I can't remember. I find it funny that these stack while they're raw, but they will not stack when they're cooked. This one going. Okay. No candle yet. Guess let's make one more of these. Just so we have them. Oops. Because they're pretty quick to make. It's just the kiln firing that takes so long. And we need to stay up late enough to make our bed get us through the night. So the fat rendering was fun and pretty easy. Makes perfect sense in the context of preserving hides. I'm glad you can still just throw it on the hides and it turns into pelts. Boom, 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 boom. Just go cook these up. And maybe let's sift some bony soil and see if we can get a candle so I can make a lantern. Also, you know what? I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to remind myself to get grass when we're outside next time. I missed my little extra info mod that tells me how long the pit kilns have. Okay, this is done. Wow, look at that saturation. Nice. You can just sit there. 6 servings. What do you have? You have 2 and 2. 1 serving of field mushroom. Let's look and see if I can use cooked red meat. We can make it into stink bait. I don't think you can cook it in... Cooks into... Cured red meat. Ingredient 4, yeah, like if I pick the cooked, it doesn't say ingredient for meals that you would make. Oh, we can make pie, but I don't have any grain. Although we have a quern now. Do we have any grain at all? No. Ooh, what? Those are our berries. We could go out and find grain. You're good for 2 days in my pocket. Which is odd. We're just storing you in here. You're good for... once it cools down, it'll tell us how long it'll stay. I'm trying to empty this so I can at least empty one of these. Should we run around? I should run around more. Let's pan. Maybe it'll burn some calories. Right? Da, da, da. And we'll get some prizes too. While we wait for the night to pass. Give me a candle, babe. Super pulse-pounding excitement right here. I'm just excited we got more bony soil. I'm sure I'll be rolling in it before long. I'd love another gear game, then we could get 2 linen sacks. That'd be awesome. Oh, rusty gear from bony soil. It's so rare. I don't know what the percentage is, like 2% chance. So you have to do 50 of them to get a chance of getting one. Gems would be good too. Emerald, diamond, anything. We have a lot of agricultural traders. I found one dead people blocks. It's true. Bony soil. Sifting the graveyard soil. That's literally what we're doing. It's like slightly more legitimized grave robbing because the graves are no longer marked. It's the remnants of a civilization lost to the rot. Pretty cool. The lore in Vintage Story is pretty epic. Dead people block prizes. And I'm only clicking twice. Like this whole motion, the roundy, you don't have to hold down right click or anything. It just does it. And there's a wonderful mod by Dana called Dana's Tweaks. That's pretty good. 2 more flax. Oh, you know what that means? We can make our own linen bag. I think that's 20 flax, which should be enough. Anyway, Dana's Tweaks has an auto panning feature. Auto run, auto boat, auto panning. So nice. Especially for those with old, tired hands. Wouldn't be Vintage Story if we didn't spend some time panning our way through an evening. 1 candle. I just want 1. Come on. I have not seen or heard bees at all yet. Of course, we haven't been overland through a great deal of woods. My journey north was through fields. I tended to avoid the deep forest. Not for any real reason except it's just faster to get through fields. You never lived through your first winter. Food is a struggle, and temperature. You have to gotta stab some animals in the face. Gotta get some pelt going to make yourself a winter jacket. That's the way to survive. And literally start farming your first... I had farm stuff in the ground by like day 3. Or day 2. We were farming. Because once you get... Like, I've got a stack of crop. We've got a stack of turnips and a stack of carrots. That would get us through a winter. If I preserve that and put it in a basement, we'd have plenty of food. The food just doesn't last. Yeah, the basement's the key. Gotta make a cellar. Because it makes a huge difference on how long stuff lasts. Either cooking it, or putting things in pies, or, like, we're going to get a bunch of flax from this flax harvest. Making bread. Like, burned bread lasts forever. Yeah, farm ASAP. For sure. As fast as you can get it in. Okay, 4 more. I feel like the candle chance has been lowered. Just need 1. Because I have the clear quartz. I've already made the copper metal sheets. What have we got? Got another lore book. Let me empty my pockets here. Of that and that. Bones, which we can turn into bone meal. That's great. More bones, more flax. Bone. Who's got the bone? Lore book. Confession, part 1. I led these people down here, down to these hellish depths, gave them up to darkness and starvation like lambs to the altar, and for what? This monstrous creation, I fear to recognize it as my child. The common people look upon it as though it were salvation, as though it were God itself, and they see me as the Messiah. I walk amongst their halls and shelters, and I shudder at what remains of humanity. They dwell in filth and hunger. Civil services have collapsed under the long, unbearable weight of the endeavor. These men and women have no means of rubbish disposal. Many of them have already been stricken by rot. If any other soul should wander through their dwellings, they would tear them apart from ligaments in search of food. And yet they by some power withstand their hunger when they gaze upon me. They weep for joy and offer me what meager supplies they have. Oh God, please help me. I am still your faithful servant. Jonas is having trauma. Where's my flax? Okay, I think I just need... We need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 1. Because then we do this, and it makes a linen, and that does... No! What happened to it? Bug. Bug of the bug. Oh, no! What happened? I went too fast with the crafting. Oh. What? Wow, there's some shenanigans. Oh! There's 4. Wait, let me just get that out of there. We go. We'll be slower. Oh, it's not. It's not making it. Hold on. Over here? Will you make it there? Oh, crafting is not happy. Let me restart. Let's just relog. I have a feeling that crash. We are in release candidate 4. This is why we're testing before we start a world. Okay. Ah, it's much better. Okay. Crafting is now working. There's our first linen bag. Now, what's really important is that we don't have anything. I'm just going to temporarily empty that so I can replace basket number 1 with linen. 2 more spots. It's so exciting. And then I'm just going to pick all this back up. Like that. And put our linen in our prize box there. Oh, 5. We got 2 rusty gears from the soil. Ooh, we have money. We're rich now. More. Give me more. I'm rich. I can buy 2 more linen bags. Holy Toledo. Okay, forget candles. I got rusty gears. More flax. So we need 20 flax to make a linen bag. Which, if we would just wait 5 days, or probably another month, and our flax field will be done. So many bones. I love the tooltip on this. The thing is, you have done that. You had bread going and all that, but your farm decided to be a dick at some point and not grow when it should have. So, yeah. The farming is interesting because you need to pay attention to 2 things. The temperature range of where you live and what seeds you're planting. So, like, rye is a horribly sensitive little grain. So even though it makes great bread, it does not like the heat at all. Like, you need to be far north. And I don't plant rye until like September. Because it'll make it through December. Like, it'll make it through a hard winter because it's got like a -10. We'll go look at the seed tooltip. So rye is a fall crop. Flax is a summer crop, spring, summer. And like the turnips I had planted, it got too hot and they freaking wilted and only gave me 50% of the turnips that I should have had. And we were still in May. So turnips are also in early spring. I feel like that's new. Turnips used to be the hardiest. Carrots, though, are kind of indestructible. You can grow them whenever. Not in the dead of winter. Nothing grows in the dead of winter. But then the other thing that looks to be a little bit modified now is the N, P, and K, the nitrogen, potassium, and nitrogen, potassium, calcium, N, and nitrogen, K is potassium. I don't know what P is. Phosphate. P is phosphate, K is potassium. What else do we get? Golden necklace. Nice. We may be able to trade that. I'm super excited about the gears. In case that was unclear. Tons of bones. We're going to have plenty of bone meal for our farm. I need to get on making compost with all that rot. I think we'll leave the necklace here. I'm not going to wear it because I like leaving all of my character spaces open when I'm traveling so that I can wear things that I pick up to save the inventory space. Right? Can I eat this other thing yet? Yeah, freaking. Give me that. Eat. Nice. Can we empty that? Lovely. Now I can use this to put some of that meal in there. And then that becomes 2 servings I can carry around. I'm hoping maybe we'll get these crock pots made. I just don't know how long. What time is it? 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's sleep. And kind of run the clock ahead a couple hours. Not long. Like, that's good. Up. Get up. Yeah. Just to make it daylight. That meat's fresh for 2 days. We should have plenty of time to get those pots done. And get the food in. See, these are all good for 13 days. Like, some of it might go bad, but we'll be fine. I'm gonna carry that in my pocket for now, and let's just putter around the base until that's done. Let's go dispatch those wolves, right? And yes, I realized we lost spears, but they're easy to make. I would make copper spears, but I'm just gonna lose them. I might as well make them out of flint. Do they look different to you? The spearheads? Aren't they cooler looking, like the model? Am I crazy? They look more spear-like now? I don't know. Maybe just me. Okay, let's go stab a wolf or two. Give me that. And that. And let's go. If I'm in third person, it'll make me go in the front. Yep. There's still the I'm sitting crooked in the boat bug. I don't know if that's intentional or not. I feel like it's not. This ought to be fun. Here, wolfie, wolfie, wolfies. I'm gonna try not to dispatch the boar. We could maybe lure it around the edge to base and have pigs. I'm gonna try. We'll do that. Probably do that off camera because boring. But stabbing a few wolves in the face is not boring. And hopefully they're still here. Bueller. Hopefully it didn't, like, swim off. Hello? I am looking for the wolf of the leather variety. I would like to say hello with my fox in your face. Just saying. If I can... Oh, see, I'm getting better at that. Hello, puppies. Okay, that's a piggy. I want to leave the pigs. Also grass, didn't I say? Make sure we get some more grass. Why do all animals move away from us? I don't like it. Quartz. I could have sworn there were wolves over here. There's a piggy. Nope, y'all can stay here. Wait, what was that? Was that a bug or a bee? I heard... I think it was just a bug. Also, what are you? You're an agricultural trader. I don't think you have things we need. But we'll check. Hello, sir. Or ma'am. Ma'am. What have you got? Compost. It's not bad. Ooh, cabbage seeds. No, I am not spending all 5 of my gears on your cabbage seeds. We'll find some. But you will take aged crates and soybeans. Oh, I could give you skeps for 1 gear. A tin bronze scythe for 6. That'd be a good way to make some money. And you'll sell me bread and cheese and beeswax and parsnips and seeds. Okay, cool. Nice. Aha! I found you, sir. Sir of the wolfy variety. Give me my fox. I stab you in the pants. Oh, now you're mad. Yep, okay. Ugh. It never gets easier. And I hear a friend. Ooh, you have good weight too. Yes, we like the 2. We like 2 leathers. All the leathers is what we want. Yes. I hear your friend. Heard your friend. What are you? Bitter bullets. Nope, you're poisonous. More copper, which I've already marked miraculously. A dirt or a bear? I'd love a bear. I mean, we would die, but I would love a bear. There would be so much death. Hello? Are you down in the hole? Karen? All Botorns are Karens. Just saying. I mean, or Helen. Your choice. More copper. Right to here. Aha! I found you! Can you come say hi to me? I missed. I mean, he's like, yes, if you would like a bite to the face. Ouch. Okay. It's not bad. Bushmeat, we can make some fishing bait with that. Got my spear. I think it was just the 2 over here. A copper mark, yes. We'll just make sure that's the only 2 wolves. They're like in little 2s and 3s. Yep. I think that's it. I want to... Like, while we're... No one... Oh! You! Sir. Come here. Don't you run from me. God, I hate these things. Stupid. Die. You don't get mad. Get mad. Ouch. Why do you have to be so tanky? Come here. Why do they run? I hate that they run. Jerk. You're dead, right? Dead? Shiver. That's their name. You better give me a gear. Okay, a flax. It's the first time you've ever given me anything. Ungrateful child. Okay. I even rescued my spear. Be glad. Be proud. Oh, you know, I didn't think to look for oak here. There's gotta be an oak in this maple forest, right? Piggy, stay here. I'll come back for you. I'm just gonna peek and see if I can find an oak tree over here. While we have the room. I'm not even bothering with you. Just stay there. I hate him. Oh! No. I'm sure that's maple. Yep, maple. Aha! Aha! Hi! Would you like to join my party? God. Oh, God. Okay. No, don't run. God. I hate that they run. Terrible shot. Right in the buttocus. Okay. Impromptu hunting trip. A little damaged. That's okay. Worth it for the 5 hide. We may have leather backpacks before you know it. Not. And I gotta find that tree again. I got distracted. There it is. What are y'all? Wavy caps. 80 saturation. No poison. Good in soups and stews. Okay, this is an oak tree. Why, yes. Yes, it is. Do we have enough room? Maybe. Does our axe have enough durability? Unknown. Uh-oh, it's a big one. Oh, dear. The answer is no. What was I saying about cheap spears? What else do I have to give up? The 1 quartz chunk. Because the oak is more important. And the mushrooms. And let's mark this copper. Copper, copper, copper. Nice. And if I were super cool, I would set the quartz down so I could come back and get it maybe someday. And I don't think we got, we do the same for our spears. You never know, we may need those someday. Right here. I did not see an acorn. I'm not too fussed about it. We have enough for now. I'm sure there's another oak tree in this maple forest. That's what I was hoping. I've been running around in the pine forest to the north, and there was not a single frickin' tree. No oak. Nada of the oak variety. But there are usually many of them. Yeah, see? There's one right there. There's quite a few. There's one right there in the maple forest, so yay. I'm glad we came over here and dispatched a wolf. Or 3. I can't not have a stack of grass on me. Ooh. You know, I have found enough tin that we can probably go to bronze. Now that we have a chance of having the bellows. Okay, let's go back to our boat. Da-da-da. There was a bear wandering around near... Oh, I think it was behind the lake at the base. So there's a bear in the woods behind us. Should we feel like the need to dispatch ourselves? I'm not... I don't want to give up any of that. I think I can set flax down. Yes. We'll do that. And I won't remember, but I'll be like, wow, there's a piece of flax there behind the trader. If I'm missing one flax for something, I'll know where to come get it. Pour a full tub of numbing agent on it. It'll being hurt, yeah. Yes, I'm crazy, but yes, they seem different. Since when have you... Oh, forever. Obsidian tools. You just have to be... Oh, you're smart. Put a chest on the raft. Duh. We'll put a reed chest on here. Can we put a big one? Can I put a regular chest on here? I know you can put a reed chest on there. I would love... Especially with all the water. You're right. That would solve my transport all the stuff problem. Let's do that. Oh, it's a little laggy. Okay, so only two bugs found so far today. A little bit of a crash trying to put the snow shovel on a tool rack. Don't do that. And then that crash, I think, resulted in a crafting grid shenanigans. Can I... Where's the tool holder? There we go. I'm getting better at that. Okay, let's get the tannin going fast. This needs 5. And then we'll do the same. You know what? I'm gonna put a thing of water here because reasons. There we go. Just to fill these. God. Right? That's 50. So we're gonna need, oops. We're gonna need 1 weak tannin, 1 strong, and the only way to get strong is to start with weak. In fact, I'm just gonna turn all 3 of those into tannin. Nice. And we have plenty of logs to do things with. Why wouldn't that go in my inventory? There we go. And I'll just do that for now. Can always put a bucket of water there later. Okay, let's get you like that. fat? Oh my god, the fat expires too. Okay, now our rawhide's good for 8 days. Let's go ahead and put it in. Right? 8 rawhide, medium, turn into 8 soaked hide in 20 hours. Good. How are y'all doing? 48%. They're half cured. Perfect. And I guess we'll render the fat again. Oh no, it needs to be in a clean pot. Crap. Oop. And of course I didn't make pots. You have 2 servings in you, but these are done. Perfect. Nice. Yay, more containers for food. I really need to make a basement. Okay, so I can set you down. And get you out of there so we can cook with you. I.e. render the fat down. And where's my logs? And a torch to light it. And I bet all my torches have burned out. Oh no. Miraculously, they're still okay. Amazing. Okay, you can go on storage. And then I should have kind of a serving in there. Two and two. Let's take the 2 servings with us. And I don't have any fennel, or we would make fish bait. I don't know. We would need licorice root. So you have to have fennel. I feel like you should be able to substitute any root vegetable for that. I'm just saying. Chest on the raft, thank you. Let's test, I have a reed chest. I don't have an empty chest, no. Okay, that works great. Reed chest. On the raft, add storage. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Like, we could take our money with us that way, and then I won't have to waste it. Okay, now that we have pot, as soon as this cooks, I'll make more food too with this red meat, so it doesn't go bad. Okay, did these have? I don't think the rendered fat has an expiration. So you have to render all your fat to keep it, which makes sense. That's basically soap, right? Rendered fat is lye. And while this is hot, let's make another. What do I have a lot of? We can. Let's make them in servings of 4. You know what? I'm gonna do hearty turnip. Nope, there we go. So we'll get hefty red meat turnip stew to kind of spread out the meat. And only 4 at a time, because that's what fits in a crock. Is 4. So we'll do a couple of those. Like, I should be able to do 2 more crocks full of food from that. Yay, cooking! And if I have my stuff ready, We'll use carrots in the next one. I guess we'll just cook the bush meat to give it a little bit of durability. And then maybe our fennel will be grown in time to make more fish bait. Although the fish bait only lasts for 3 days too. Fish bait I feel like is something... Yeah, they're 5 of 9. But they're super slow growing. Those may only really be good for seed. I also didn't pay attention to what the growth requirements were on the fennel seeds. Like if we look at... Here's rye. This is what I was talking about. It's cold resistant to -12, which basically is all winter in a temperate zone. But it dies at 27 degrees, which like it starts getting above that in May. So you gotta plant it in the autumn. Turnips also have, they don't like heat, so you gotta plant them early. But they don't have much cold resistance. But they're a really fast crop. Carrots have a nice, like they're perfect for temperate zone. You can get 2 crops of carrots in each year, at least. But they need a lot of K. Turnips need N, rye needs N. Flax needs... I can't remember. I can't remember. Okay, we gotta set it down, put it in the pot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're cooking the hefty red meat carrot stew. This is a meat stew, 840 saturation. That's not bad. And I will put it, let's see. Let's put empty ones up there. As soon as that cools down, it'll give us a date. So I gotta make a basement. It's getting too hot for food up here. Flax. Flax is K. Okay. Yeah, the obsidian tools, you just have to be in an area that has volcanic activity underground to produce obsidian. Sometimes, most of the time, I have found obsidian in slate biomes. When I have found it. Or around the edges. Maybe. Okay, how far is my... That's a survival goods. Don't I have another survival goods? No. I have found an agricultural trader, an agricultural trader, an agricultural trader, the 3 nearest us, of course. And then these guys down here, we do have a local treasure hunter, due south. And then, weirdly, a furniture one, like, super close to him. Which is cool if we want fancy doors. It's weird that they're so close to one another. I think it's just a spawn chance of things. That's us. These 2. There's probably another one here somewhere. Ah, maybe there. Possibly. There are ruins. There's the chalk. There were other ruins I stopped by too. Oh, here. I was gonna come back to these because they're big, and there's another one next to them. And that's not that far. That's just like just up the street, if you will. Okay, let's do one more. Of the carrot. Okay, that's what I'm eating. This needs to be stored. Nice. And then we'll just cook this up and snack on it. Good, that's one more serving. It's perfect. I got foggy. It's foggy in our valley today. Nice. It's a perfect day for digging a creepy basement. Cellar. Do I have... I have... Yeah, granite stone. I have enough to make a bunch of cobble. I think. Jack of clay. So if I did like this and this. And this from mining the copper. I mean, we could do rammed earth, but I kind of want the whole basement to be cobble. And if we have the materials, might as well. It's a stack and a half, that'll get us started. Plus rammed earth. Are you done? Give it a stick to get it over the edge. There we go. Oop. Put you in a pot. Put the pot up there. Put our cooking pot away. You know what? I'm gonna cook that. Testing all the things. We'll just cook the bush meat. Straight up cook the bush meat. Look, we can put our cooking pot on the countertop. So great. Oh, the other thing we have the oil lamp now. Hold on. Let me grab it. Wow, it really does not want to come out of there. And we have rendered fat. Right? I made an earthy orange. Okay, it does make it ceramic oil lamp, light level 11. That's not too shabby. Can you go on a wall? You can. So cool. Okay, I guess let's put this here in the center of the house. And it doesn't... I guess I like that it's crooked. It's super cute. Look at its little model. Like the little wick into the oil with a little handle. That's great. What does it look like flat on the counter or something? That's still pretty nice. What a great little... I love that. That's such a simple addition. And yet makes a huge difference. Well, we could do oil lamp lighting for the house. Although I hate to use our fat. Are you guys done yet? 62%. They're getting there. Because it is super dark in here. Even our one torch in the smithy doesn't really do it. No candles yet. Nope. Let's put that in the storage. I feel like... No, it's still low rift activity. Which is good. How are we doing? Ooh, you're gonna need a lot more of that. Like that much, maybe? Okay. What time is it? Not quite time for sleeping. Let's make a basement. Let me grab some of my rammed earth to supplement with. Now, and let me put a torch on my offhand so y'all can see. I think we want... Do I want to start with wooden stairs and then maybe transition to the cobblestone stairs at some point? Let's do that. Like maybe we're wooden until we get here. And then this is cobble, so these are cobble. Yeah, that's cool. And we want to go down. This is our floor level. Oh, look, I found another log that shouldn't be a log. I need one of those. It's gonna be fun in the dark. God. Do like that. So that's the ceiling. I would like it to be... Like, I want to look at the ceiling, but we're not... We're gonna add an extra block up here. Oh, look, and we'll have more blocks for cobble. That one can stay. That's our water. So that needs to stay there. All the things. And I want it to be cozy. We want to just start with cobble. Yeah, just to be easy. And if that's water, that's the wall. Let's go down 4 high, and then that would be the ceiling. So there would be a hallway. I also need to remember that there's water this direction. So we really want to turn this corner pretty quick. And go back under the house. I don't want to make it so far down that it's a pain to go in and out of. I think this is probably good. And then that makes us... make a little hallway. And then I'm going to turn right and make the room under the house that way. Right? Something like that. And then this can all be... the cobble. And we might leave the stone that's stone right now. And come back and change it out for cobble later. It's very dark down here. What are you about to do, Winnie? About to make a mob spawner. And I always like a little... I think water is under that block. What are you? I don't know. Which means I could put storage. I like a little cubby to put crates in. As you walk to the bottom of the stairs, it's a nice way to break up the space. And that's our ceiling. And more storage here, i.e. barrels for leather things. That's why a nice hallway is always a good option. In a basement, you can have different rooms. Maybe a cellar. And I'm out of... Let's put you in there, get some clay out, and do some of this. Making cobble as we go. Meow. So I won't feel bad about using all our cobble. There we go. Should have probably made a couple of more stairs, but we'll be fine. Stack plus 20? Sure. Oh, look. See how nice this will be? What time is it? Let's sleep. Because we're waiting on things to grow anyway. You're trying out a mod, and you're so small you can fit in a small doghouse. That's hilarious. Yeah, 4 a.m. is great. Are y'all done? Yes. I know that, fresh for 9 days. Fresh for 11 days. That's good. Okay, let's get this. That should be enough to cook that. Oh, it's so dark. There we go. Okay, storage and then hallway. 1, 2, 3. I don't want to make the rooms too big. Like, it should be a little basement, right? Maybe storagey stuff is that way. We'll go 3 more this direction. Well, so it'll be 7 blocks long. That's what I'm after. Because odd numbers are easier to decorate and build in. No matter what block game you're playing. The water is very close to us over here. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, doorway, 1, 2, 3. And I would like actually like stepping down into a cellar. So we're just gonna make this a 7 by 7. Or maybe a 7 by 5. The biggest you can make a cellar for it to be an effective cellar is 7 by 7 by 7. And the best one is one made of solid stone. Even having a regular wooden door affects the rate, but we're just gonna have a door because that's easier. Ready for 10 bronze. Copper works, but boy is it slow. And mind you, I have things on double mining speed. Only mostly because I stream even most of our resource collection and stuff. Okay, that's 3, 4, 5. And that's actually much bigger than we will ever need. And as soon as we put a door on here, we should get the status that we're in a cellar. Wouldn't be even a story without some mining. And I think, what if we just make it cozier by making it a 5 by 5? I think let's do that. And I'll replace the floor and stuff with more cobble. We'll do that and that because we need to put a door here. And I need to go store. I ended up not using that. Let me store these so I can pick up more real quick. And it will not surprise me to get a ton of spawns down here right now because I'm not going to light it up. But that's okay. We'll just call it our impromptu mob farm. Okay. And if I were a door, do like so. And then I'll make a bunch of shelves as well. Which I think are like, nope. You think I would know. Someday. Shelf. Ah, 2 and 2. So easy. 5 of them. Dun, 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 dun. And we'll replace all this with cobble. But right now, it can be... Okay, and am I getting... I can't tell if I'm sure I'm in a cellar now. Oh, it's high risk activity right now. Nice. So if I put... We're going to put shelves. Right here. With storage containers underneath. So in my pocket, this meat stew is fresh for 9 days. On a shelf in a cellar, 32.6. That's huge. Let's get all the food and put it down there. As much as I can carry anyway. I don't need cobblestone right this second, or stairs, or wood. Wow, I have a lot of dirt. There we go. Give me all the things. Anything perishable. And then we'll move a couple of storage containers down here too to keep our raw stuff, like our veggies. Okay, that is 1 serving of field. That's what I'm eating. So let's put 11, 10 and 11 days. Now they're 40 and 39 days. Amazing. Yeah, everything's a month. Well, 3 months. And then I'm just carrying this around because that's what we're currently eating. Let me grab... I'm going to leave the pretty orange... I mean, the orange one's up here. But let's move our veggies and things downstairs. None of you are perishable, right? No. Okay. So if I put this in here, carrots in my pocket, 41 days. Carrots in a container in a cellar, 1.9 years. Nice. Berries are now good for 9 days. Our bushmeat's now good for 30 days. Mushroom, 1.2 years. That's why I always collect mushrooms out in the wild. They're a great supplemental food. And it's just gonna be dark as pitch in there. I'm sure there'll be things in there that I don't really want to be in there next time we come in there, but thus is the nature of Vintage Story. Okay, I'm gonna put my one... I think the cooked meat doesn't store as long in the vessel. See, it says stored food parasite feed. Grains get a 0.13 bonus. Vegetables 0.2. Meat slightly faster, so it's not as good. But I'll take 22 days. I'm just gonna eat this because I can't use it to cook anything. Yeah, there we go. Basement. And we'll make it fancy. As soon as I find more torch holders or make torch holders, like we could make brass if I could find zinc. Not bad. 5x5x3. Perfectly cozy. And then this hallway is wide enough, I'll do leather making down here, right? And then we'll put some storage here. Lovely. Very lovely. In fact, see, if I had carry-on, I would just pick these up and move them. But we can do this. No. Clay. Boom. And they're a block that doesn't have gravity, so I can replace the blocks around it without worrying about them falling. And then I can put more chests in the regular area. Me. Yay, logistics with Winnie. There we go. Especially things like the rammed earth. Like, I'm just not going to use as much anymore. Beautiful. Look at that. Clears up our storage space to make more chests. How is our... We have like a few hours for the rawhide and the tannin, which is great. I think we have to... Do we start with weak or do we start with strong? I can't remember. I can't believe I can't remember, but I can't remember. I definitely need more of the red clay to make vessels because it's nice that it's different. I do like it. Yeah, if we had fennel, I'd show you fish bait, but we don't have any. How's our flax doing? How are berries doing? I'm excited about these because these two have really good stats. And I'm interested. Okay, these are 6 of 9. 7 of 9. 7 of 9. Is it worth it to water them? I mean, it is. For a couple. Oops. Nope. Wrong button. You don't want grass in your farms because that's small animals spawn from large grass clumps. Look how slow these are because of the K. Okay, so supplementing our crops is going to be huge. Yes, I realize they're surrounded by water and they're still getting 75% water, but you know, the extra like 2% growth speed, I like it. If it saves us a half a day of waiting, I'm in. Okay, we are in July. We could probably do NNP. I would really like to supplement our crops before I do anything else. You can sit here. Which means I need 20 liters of rot to start compost, but I could grind up some bones. Especially all the fishy bones. What do we get in the... Oop. Ratio. Okay, it's 1 for 1 on the fish bones. Still, that's 30 bone meal or 32 bone meal I didn't have before. What mod? Nuclear Dodo, are you in Minecraft and using a mod to make you tiny? Or are you in Vintage Story? I know you can become tiny in Minecraft. That's actually a vanilla... Well, it's a data pack characteristic. Okay, and I want to know... Okay, bone meal gives us P. So that's good, but we really want K and N are the big ones. N must be compost, nitrogen. I mean, I'm not complaining about something that gives us P. That's good. Wow, this makes me want a windmill. Although, apparently they nerfed windmills? I don't know. Or windmill speed? I'm a user of the Millwright mod. So I haven't ever struggled with it, really. It's worth the extra resources up front. Okay, let's just grind this up and then I can do the other grindiness off camera. I want to just take a look at the compost stats. Basically, you put rot in a barrel. That's the way it used to work, but you had to have at least... Oh, I think you had to have 60 rot. It was a weird number that you had to have. I played for a long time with the, like, improved compost mod that let you just put however many you wanted. It would give you that many composts instead of limiting the recipe. Okay, how many do we get from these just out of nosiness sake? Hello? Oh, I can't grind those. Do I need to break them up? Yeah, into bones. Gotcha. And I know bones are 1-to-1, so 30p. Blech. Who used their P? Oh, you're still. But like, if we put P down here, oh my god, don't fall in there. So now we've got slow release. Oh, that gave us a tiny bit of N too. Cool. Where are my parsnips? Yeah, they use P. Nice. So they're at 97% because they've been supplemented. Just gonna go ahead and put P on anything that's not planted right now. I'll grind up more bones. Flax is K. Do I have an unoccupied barrel? No. Oh, here we go. Soaked hide. 8. Lovely. We turn it into scraped hide. And then... yeah, we put it in weak tannin, turns it into prepared hide. There we go. And these should be done any second, and we'll turn them into strong tannin. In fact, I'm going to turn both of them into strong tannin. Oh, there we go. So 5 more. And 5 more. I've never been standing here when it turned over. So 3 days to get the next stage of hide. Are you guys done? Because I want to make a bellows. 97%. What about you? 97%. Let's go. Should I sleep? What time is it? 4 in the afternoon. No. I put my blue clay away. Oop. I moved things downstairs. It's super dark in here. Bueller. It's so scary to open that door. It was so dark in there. Oh, okay. I guess I could make more. I have 2 more lumps of rendered fat. I could put the oil lamp down there. Just doing our torch routine here. I would put my torch holder down there, but I want it up here. Like, of all the rooms that I always need a torch to light something, the smithy is the most important. Even the kitchen, I can always use what's in my inventory. 750 saturation. I'll empty that. So it's ready to go. And I'll go ahead and put... our prizes from panning in here. So I can put another container downstairs. She says she gets one ready. Because eventually we'll have grain. Like, we'll fill these up pretty fast. Da, da, da. Do I have any more just laying around empty? I think I do. I think I had one in here. Oh, I like the orange, though. I like the orange upstairs. Maybe we can put one, like, by the entry to put something in. Don't know. I wonder if I should... oh, no. I don't have to carry on. I keep trying to pick up the whole pot. Like a derp. 9. We need nails and strips. Let's do that real quick. Boom, boom. Once more with Winnie's bad smithing. Dun, dun, dun. Chaos says, Zubify, how's it going? It's going good here. How are you today? Chaos says P on something gives N. True. It's the app. You're not wrong. Okay, I want to try. I'm going to make a bunch of nails and strips because I want to... I want to make one more chest in here, but I want to try a regular chest on the raft. I'm not sure if that's a thing or not. So we're going to go for 8 of these. Nope. I'm so bad at smithing. Definitely an allergy pill day, I think. Keep having to mute for coughing fits. Blah. Do. I knew it. Always have to reheat stuff. I guess we can't quite make the bellows. I really want to make the bellows and see if that changes this process. That's my second goal for today. If I have the bellows, will it make it hotter, which means these stay warmer longer? Long enough for my slow butt to finish them. Oopsie daisy. Oh well. Once more with feeling. Come back up here. Okay. And then we just need to get rid of all of you. Very carefully at the end. Nice. One, two. Do, 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 do. Should be a smithing song. My music stopped right as I'm doing something that probably would be better with music in the background. The feature. Do, do. Oopsie daisy. Oh, okay. And needs to be reheated, of course. Not far now. Had to go get more bits from the other side because Winnie messed it up. It's okay. Thank goodness there are lots of extras. Very carefully at the end. My hand is not going to thank me later. Okay. Oh, wow, it got dark. I mean, if you're going to make nails and strips, you might as well make nails and strips, right? Okay, let's make a wee chest to test out on the raft. Let me put my tools up. Oh no. And it's not quite dark enough for us to sleep. Okay, can I take that off? Yes. Can I put you on there? Aww. No. Can't put a big chest, which makes sense. Like, it's a raft, right? And it's still control right click. Which is that's a great amount of storage to add to your transport. Like, that is nothing to sneeze at. It's perfect and awesome. Okay, let's put, oh, can I stick a chest between there and do they still look good? They do. Look at that. That's nice. I may redo this room with that in mind. Like, maybe all this is gonna move downstairs. Maybe stack of 3x4 chests here. And then the little cabinet and the chest, and then we can put some artwork, so the bookshelves over the top of those. So if I did this, like, and I added one more chest here, and put all of you in that chest. Blah, blah, blah. Then I can pick this one up and move the other stuff. Boom, boom. Nope, I want my dirt. Thanks. And we'll just ignore the fact that it's completely disorganized right now. And then we can put the little chest here. And we put our little cabinets here. All this is very nice. And then if I made some bookshelves to match, let's see. Just make an H with them. Like a little built-in. That's cute. And if you put, I bet I could chisel a shelf right above this, like 1 pixel tall. And then put a chair here and it'd be like a little desk. It's kind of cool. Yeah. A little living area, because this is going to be a fireplace. Are y'all done? You are done. Built large. Nice. And you don't expire, right? Yes. Beautiful. So I just need one of you. And let me put metal things go in the workshop in case that was unclear. No, why are you gotta be crooked? Lovely. We'll just do like a little thing of chests here. And we might close up that window. We'll see. Words. In which case, maybe our oil lamp goes on this side. Or maybe it hangs in the window. It's not a lot of light. It's much more light in your hand, I think. Okay, we need the bellows, which is just sticks. Right? Where are you? Rope. 2 rope and 4 sticks. Which I'm pretty sure I have those. And that. 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Do you need to be... Pardon me. Why is this recipe? Dude, sorry. Sticks are in the wrong place. My bad. There it is. Yay, crude hide bellows. Oh, look at it! I'm right-clicking. Oh my god, that's freaking adorable. Also very cool. Okay, so if I stuck you... Nope. How do you go? Do I have to face the thing I'm bellowing? Yes. Nice. So if I put... Well... Go big or go home. So I'm going to put 1 coal in there. I'm going to light it. I'm going to bellows it. It makes it go faster for sure. Look at it. Does that give me more time? Sorry, I'm going to put a torch in my hand so we can see. Does it make it hotter? So charcoal gets things up to 1300 degrees in a kiln. Or, I'm sorry, in a crucible. Oh, it has a durability. Look at it. We're using 1 durability every time we pump it. It did get hotter. Look at that. 790, 800, 826. Okay, so you're going to have to do this for iron blooms. 900. Okay, that's as high as it'll go. Probably. Nope. 977. Wow. Yeah, cost durability to click. Okay. That's fine. So we can get our copper up to 1,000 degrees, which is a little insane. What do I want to make? I don't even know. A wrench? I like it because Winnie needs more time to do smithing. The sucker is hot tamale. So it's a more efficient use of fuel to have the bellows, since things will stay hotter longer. Like, the copper's still 1,000 degrees. Crowbar. What do I need a crowbar for? I don't know. Let's make one. That's new. Oops. Oh god, this is way more complicated than I thought it was. Oh dear. Can we get y'all up there? No. Can I get y'all up there? Oh yeah, okay. Let me try and get you up there. And you up there. And you up there. And you up there. Painfully slow Winnie smithing. Because my hands are old, people. Go up. Another one, maybe. Up. And then one more? Yeah. And I think it stopped. It's almost too cold to work. Okay. Like that. Okay, so my other copper ingots are still very hot. Five bellows gets us up to 851. 2, 3 gets us up. So it's like 25 degrees per bellow. Maybe. Maybe with decreasing effectiveness. Oops. Oh my. This one needs to go over there. And then everybody needs to walk this way. Oh, but you need to go like this. Oh my. What are we gonna use a crowbar for? Oops. Oh no. Bugger. Oh, I messed up. It's not terribly forgiving, but there are just enough. Okay, and then what? Bye. Bye. One crowbar. Craziness. Wow. Why so dark right now, game? Give me that. Ah, it was all my torches. Awesome. Once more with feeling. And we'll sleep. Since we can't see Dooley Squaddle out there. Sleeping between my quern and my treasure. Someday we'll have a bedroom upstairs. It's good enough. Let's get up. Get up. Up we go. I'm just going to set those back down despite them still being hot. Crowbar. What is it? Removes the most recently placed support beam from a block. Oh my god, that's great. That's awesome. That might be my new favorite tool as a builder. Wrenches are fantastic. We know them already. What other... I was like... Crowbar was new. Like, we know a cleaver, hammer, hoe, knife, tongs. Better tongs? Like non-wooden tongs? That's cool. It should also do some damage. Oh, that's... yeah, like, can you hit things in the head with a crowbar? I don't know. It doesn't really have a... It doesn't have any kind of swing animation attack or anything. You know, like a falk has a... Even a pickaxe has a swinging motion. The crowbar just goes straight to the ground to do its thing. But does a shovel one? No. Yeah, it's like a shovel. Knife has damage. Axe has damage. Pickaxe has damage. Not so much a crowbar. Okay. Well, we did a lot today. We made the bellows, which I'm very excited about. maybe the other bellows. Hopefully the other ones don't have durability. Like, that's expensive for something that has durability. I'm just saying. I understand why the crude one, your starting one. Oh yeah, so it says durability 500. The small one has no note about durability. That's great. It hasn't, but it should. I agree, Chaos. I think if you have a crowbar in your hand, that should be a pretty significant threat, right? Especially to a drifter. Or another eldritch horror. Okay, we put a chest on a boat. That was exciting. We have the pelt for the winter. Made a quern. Made a basement. Got some goodies from panning. Still no candle. I might run around off camera and get a whole bunch more bony soil. And we made a bunch of food that's now good for a month, which is miraculous. Yay. Very much yay. And we've started on this. Maybe next time we will... Yeah, this is still far. Our leather is far from being done. Haha. But I did, thank God, I picked up the chalk. I'm so glad I found that. I was like, we have to make leather. There has to be chalk. Maybe we can go out on further adventures next time and find bees. That would be ideal. Because I would like candles. Do the wooden tongs have durability? Because the copper ones do. Ooh, that's a good question. I didn't even look. They do, look. 100 durability. Wow. I mean, they're just some sticks, but still, and rope. So that's new. Tongs have durability. Wonder how much the copper tongs have 1,000 durability, which is great. So the wooden ones have 100. Copper has 1,000. It's like a wrench, right? Like the chance of you, by the time you break it, you will have done a lot of work with them. Let's look at, let's see, tin bronze have 2,000, so you might as well just make them out of tin bronze. What about iron? Iron tongs? 5,000. That's crazy. But they have a quenchable temperature. They're quenchable at 8:15 to 10:50. I wonder if that means they can hold items and dip them in water instead of having to throw things in the water. We'll make some next time. Not iron ones. We can probably manage tin bronze. Hold these in your offhand in order to handle metal. What does it mean? I just think quenchable means... Quenchable? Quenchable. Temperable. Between 550 and 700. I don't know. Let's look up. Here we go. Quenching and tempering. When in doubt, read the handbook. Quenching can be done with or without a layer of fire clay being added to the item. With clay, the durability will be improved. Without clay, the power level will be improved. Successful quenching can only be done starting from a certain temperature range as shown on the tooltip of the item. When the item has reached this range, you must shift right mouse while looking at a block of water or barrel to quenchant liquid. As of 1.22, water is the only valid quenchant liquid. You must swiftly bring the temperature down below 100 degrees Celsius. Quenching causes stress in the metal in the form of a % chance to shatter it. if quenched again. You can quench an item an unlimited number of times, but the shatter chance goes up, while the benefits gain decrease in magnitude. Oh, so you're... After quenching, the bonus obtained will be shown in the tooltip. So I probably could have quenched... Like, if I look at a fox, right? An iron fox has... No, I don't see a quenchable... What about a silver one? No. What about a pickaxe? Like when we get to steel? Yeah. So like a steel prospecting pick is quenchable between 815 and 150. So you could increase the durability is what I would imagine by quenching something. And then tempering. Tempering process is used to reduce the shatter chance that quenching adds to the item. Similar to quenching, the tempering process involves bringing the workpiece up to a specific temperature and then cooling it. It differs from quenching in that the temperature is lower and the rate of cooling must be much slower. Allow the item to simply cool in the air while held or placed is sufficient. Successful tempering will reduce the shatter chance. If your tempering improved the durability of the blade, the durability will remain unchanged. However, if your quenching improved the power will also go down slightly. I think that's a typo. Check for typos under tempering in the survival handbook. Successful tempering will reduce the shatter chance slightly. If your tempering improved the durability of the blade, that durability will remain unchanged. Oh, the resulting durability will remain. So if you went from a durability of 1000 to a durability of 1100, no matter what you do to it, the durability stays. But if your quenching improves the power, tempering may make the power go down slightly. Okay. Shatter chance will go down more. That was a percent of the total. Okay, so this is something you would mess around with until you figure out the best way. You cannot temper an item more times than it has been quenched. Wow. Okay. I feel like that's going to be a tutorial video. No. Not for me. I look forward to other people's tutorial videos to tell me exactly how to get the ideal quenching and tempering for a tool. And then once I've done it once, I think I'll understand it for other things. Weird, but cool. All kinds of cool mechanic-y fun things. Yeah, tempering improves durability, quenching the damage. That makes perfect sense. It's like enchanting with a chance to destroy. Yes. That makes perfect sense. Okay. That's all I have time for today. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like. It helps me out and I really appreciate it. And until next time, remember, you are the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.